from Hardcore Italians, and you're watching Italian Things with G. Today, we're going over our blog post titled, Top 5 Things Italian Mothers Do When They're Expecting Company. There are certain unusual things Italian mothers do before company comes over, and I'm gonna give you a list of those things. And if your mother does any of these things, please leave me a comment down below, because I wanna go through the comments with my mom and be like, see Ma, you're not alone. Alright, cominciamo, here's the list. Number 1, Italian mothers vacuum everything. And it's not at like a typical time, it's usually at like 7 a.m. on a Saturday. And for some reason, Ma thinks that like we have to vacuum the attic, even though the party or like the gathering is gonna be in the kitchen. I don't get it either. I think Italian mothers just think that like when company comes over, it's an excuse to clean the whole entire house. I don't know, maybe I'll find out when I'm a mom someday. Number 2, when company's coming over, Ma is buying enough food and groceries for an entire army. Even if there's 4 people coming over, we're cooking for 30. Because guess what? We're gonna need to live off those leftovers for the next like 2 weeks. And even if we do have a ton of leftovers, Ma is still cooking on Sunday. Number 3, Ma starts cooking 3 days in advance or even a week. You know, even though there's 4 people coming over, we gotta prep for 50 people, just in case, just in case. We don't know, but like you always have to have more is better. Number 4, Ma is scrubbing the house with like a toothbrush, like those really nitty gritty spots, like maybe like the paneling on your floors. Before having company over at our house, Ma would literally give me a dust like thingy, you know those dust thingies? It looks like this. Yeah, one of those dusters? Whatever, a dusty, the feather thing. This thing, yes, my mother would give it to me and I would dust every part of our house. She'd give me a cloth and I would dust the plant leaves. This was a thing. And I tell my friends like, oh my gosh, like you don't have to dust your plants. They're like, Giuliana, what? Italians have attention to detail and it's because of our mothers. Honestly, like I'm conditioned to like go into other people's houses and like check their plant leaves and be like, these are dusty. And lastly, number 5, everyone needs to clean their rooms. All the beds need to be made, and these beds need to have like very extravagant decorative pillows, like 50 pillows on each bed. Oh, and a bonus for you guys, the bathroom, like you know how there's guest towels, like in Italian households, like there's always the guest fancy towels. When the guests finally come over, out comes the fancy towels. So like original guest ones are just like there for decoration, we can't use them. But when the guests come over, Mom pulls out like another set of fancy towels. So like regular guest towels never get any action. And honestly, I feel sorry for them. Please like this video for all unused guest towels that never get used even when the guests come over. Honestly, when I'm a guest in someone's house, I'm still conditioned not to use the nice towels. Like I'm gonna use like the main towel. I'm not using the guest towels. I feel bad about it. Normalize using guest towels because they're never getting used. I don't know, the relationship between Italian mothers and guest towels, like I will never understand. Oh, and Ma's also really on edge before company comes over. Even though like it might not be like a big deal. It could be your cousins, like your family coming over, but like Mom's so stressed. Like she needs it to be perfect. And the one thing you can do for your mother when company comes over and you see her a little anxious, remind her that we're all human. Houses are meant to be homes, to be lived in. So if the house doesn't look perfect, what do people expect? They're supposed to be lived in. It's okay. I had this conversation with my mom the other day. I was taking like a picture of what she was baking inside the oven. She's like, my oven looks so dirty. And I'm like, Ma, I bet anybody who ever sees this picture has a dirtier oven than us because you keep it so clean. And like, it's not supposed to be perfect. It's an oven. Just like it's a house, it's a towel. They're meant to be used. What are other things Italian mothers do before company comes over? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to tag a paisan. This was Italian Things with G, and thanks for watching. Ciao!